talking about it. What are you talking about? You know, you got to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing. They also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC, because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead.
Donald Trump has confronted his South African counterpart during a meeting at the White House. The US president mounted an ambush on Cyril Ramaphosa, playing a montage of clips and images showing rhetoric against white Afrikaans. Donald Trump repeated the claims of what he calls a genocide against white minority farmers in the country.
Death of people. Death. 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 Horrible death. Death. Tremendous. Look, this is a story recent. These are all people that recently got killed. And I don't know how it can get any worse.
You heard President Trump there saying, dim the lights, that film, that compilation of video clips of EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighter rallies, with that incendiary, violent language, kill the farmer, kill the boar, that was all ready to go. But just moments before that, the atmosphere was very different. You know, Cyril Ramaphosa knows that he has come to the USA with relationships between the two countries at an all-time low because of this issue, because of these claims that President Trump has made about this genocide being carried out against the white South African farming community. So when he started talking, it was about language that Donald Trump wanted to hear. He talked about minerals in his country, which would be made available under trade agreements. He talked about golf, something else Donald Trump wants to talk about. But as soon as the first questions were asked by the members of the press who were there, that's when the ambush was laid. And really looking at Cyril Ramaphosa right throughout that, it was so uncomfortable for him. He was trying to bring it back by including members of his delegation, saying, yes, we have a law and order problem in South Africa, but that is a law and order problem that affects all of us, the black community, the white community. And he said that this idea, this notion of an exodus of white farmers simply wasn't true. He had members of the farming community there in that room. So he was trying to be diplomatic, using very toned down language, but Donald Trump seized on that moment, attacked Cyril Ramaphosa and what was happening in South Africa. These families who have arrived in the United States, these Afrikaans families who have arrived, being fast-tracked refugee and asylum status, while other people fleeing war-torn countries have not been. So there is a background to all of this. And of course, in the room too, Elon Musk didn't say anything. His name was mentioned a couple of times, but he has perpetuated this idea that there is a white genocide going on in South Africa and that he is being refused business with his Starlink company to do business in South Africa because he is white and not black.